Yo, what is up, peoples? Funky Friday, volume 17, episode 17, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for joining me once again. The Keg is sponsoring me. That makes some fine ass coffee, you know what I'm saying? Alright, yeah, episode 17. For this episode, first off, I want to give a big shout out to Jasonvsbosco for, you know, keep up the good videos, man. Thanks for watching, and yeah, and also checking out my show. That's pretty awesome. Be more of the goodness this Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, to the episode. An album that I absolutely I bought when it first came out. I actually have it on tape also. For some reason, I actually got the tape after the CD, which is weird. I don't know. Anyways, for the album in question here, I'm talking about a cat that came from Virginia, represents the East Coast boom bap style, and in my personal opinion, I don't think many people consider this like a bona fide classic album. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but I mean, it's a personal classic of mine. Fucking dope lyricism. You know, and he's also, I mean, he's had a name change since, just dropped half his name. But he's been an industry ghostwriter, man. You know, like, he even has an album called Confessions of a Ghostwriter later on in the 2000s. But it's true, though, he's been ghostwriting for a lot of cats. I can't really think of too many off the top of my head right now. But anyways, I'm talking about Mad Skillz. This album's called From Where. Hence being for Virginia. Back in the mid-90s, there wasn't really a lot of MCs representing that area. But Mad Skillz put it down on this record, man. If you like fucking mid-90s boom bap, which seems to be kind of the trend in these Funky Fridays for me, it is my favorite period of hip-hop, really. Yeah, Mad Skillz is from... This album has actually been reissued. This is an original copy. It goes for pretty decent prices. It was until it got reissued. I think it got reissued a couple years ago, but we'll start with the production lineup on this album. You got JD right off the top. The song that was playing in the background, It's Going Down, was produced by JD, also known as J Dilla. This is from 95, so it doesn't sound like anything newer J Dilla stuff. This is like strictly boom bap type style beats. This song right here, The Nod Factor, is one of my favorite mid-90s songs. I play this song all the time on my show. Well, not all the time, but I've played it many times over the years. It's just one of those tracks where it's just all about nodding your head to hip-hop, man. If you respect and love boom bap, this is the shit right here. It's produced by Psycho Les of the Beat Nuts. Yeah, it's fucking dope, man. If you can hear that in the background, it's one of those tracks that just, it gives me goosebumps, man. I love it. Next up is a song called VA in the House. You know, we gotta represent Virginia, produced by Buck Wild, of course, of DITC fame. Yeah, just a fucking fantastic track. What other production you got on here? You got some more Buck Wild. You got Nick Wiz on Tip of the Tongue. You know, Nick Wiz is fucking classic boom bap. You got Large Professor on here, more Buck Wild, more JD. DJ Clark Kent, which you can tell the DJ Clark Kent song on here. It's the most, I wouldn't say it's the mainstream sounding song on here, but like the mainstream songs on a boom bap record back in the mid-90s aren't your ideal like mainstream club songs. You know, it's the most clubby sounding song on here, but it's something that they wouldn't play in a mainstream club though, if that makes any sense. You got J Period on here, a couple tracks. Yeah, and that's really about it. Who am I missing here? LP, it's Easy LP. I don't know, Easy LP, I'm not exactly too sure who that is. But yeah, for the production lineup on this album, it's fantastic. Buck Wild's beats are just ridiculous. This is probably my favorite song on the album, The Nod Factor, produced by Psycho Les, like I said, of the Beat Nuts. Yeah, VA's in the House, you know, just representing Virginia. Fucking awesome track, man. It's one thing I like about Skillz, man. His lyricism is fucking really dope. A lot of people have compared Skillz to Big L. If you listen to Skillz closely, his voice does kind of sound like Big L, and his delivery, and he is more of a punchline rapper. He's not trying to be as funny as Big L at times. I think Big L had a sense of humor that was, you know, morbid at times too, but Skillz definitely is very much like, they're very comparable. So if you like Big L and you've never checked out this album, this might be up your alley. It's not as hardcore at all. It's not very gangster at all. Then you got Extra Abstract Skills, which is a track that is featuring Large Professor and, of course, Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest. Produced by Large Professor. Yeah, you gotta love the title. Extra for Extra P, Abstract for, you know, Q-Tip and Skills. It's such a fucking dope track. You got The Jam on here, produced by JD, which is, you know, it's kind of like it's like a house party song, man. It's not clubby at all, but it's just, you know, it's that club kind of fucking get you going track, but it's still boom bappy though. It's weird. Move Your Body, what, like I said, is kind of like the more standout song on this album. That, I don't know, it's a good track though. Towards the end of the album, man, some of the songs may feel like fillers, but they've got some like street blues and all in it. I think All In It's the one with the fucking really cool piano riff in the background. It's really kind of dark and shit like that. There's some other really amazing songs on here. Doing Time in the Cypher, I love that track, produced by Buck Wild. Just obviously Doing Time in the Cypher. It's just Mad Skillz ripping rhymes, you know, it's what he does. He's an MC. Get Your Groove On, produced by Big L, is another really cool track. But yeah, I just highly recommend this for the production. If you love that mid-90s boom bap production, especially Buck Wild and older JD and stuff like that, Nick Wiz and shit, you can't go wrong with this album, man. It's a personal favorite of mine. I've been bumping this shit all week, preparing for this Funky Friday, you know. But yeah, so definitely run out and get this one. Like I said, it's been reissued, so it should be readily available. But I don't know, maybe that one's out of print too, I don't know. Some of the reissues do go out of print, it's fucking crazy. I know when Cold Chillin' re-released like the MC Shan records, and the first time, I think that was back in 2004, 2005 or whatever, maybe a little later, they released those double disc digipacks. They all went out of print, they reissued the reissues already. I don't fucking know. But yeah, Mad Skillz. Yeah, fucking dope shit, man. I highly, highly recommend this album. It's a personal classic of mine, so I give it a, you know, a 5 out of 5. But, you know, it's just, it is what it is, man. If you, like I said, if you're a fan of Big L and that type of mid-90s boom bap, you know, DIT sounding production, just with awesome fucking lyrics, and shit's not taking himself too serious. It's not too braggadocious. It's just fucking, it's lyricism at its best, in my opinion. But it's just a great fucking record. So check out Mad Skillz-From Where. That is going to do it for this episode of Funky Fridays. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Peace out, homies.